The creation of US dollars involves a meticulous, secure, and highly regulated process managed by specific US government institutions. Every stage, from paper production to design, printing, and distribution, is carefully controlled to ensure security, quality, and economic stability. This article provides a complete overview of how dollars are made, where they are produced, how long the process takes, the cost involved, and why the US government cannot print money at will. The two primary institutions involved in making US dollars are the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, BEP, and the Federal Reserve System. The BEP is part of the US Department of the Treasury and is responsible for the actual printing of paper currency. The Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States, determines the quantity of money that should be produced and places annual orders with the BEP. US dollars are printed at two official facilities operated by the BEP, one in Washington, D.C., and the other in Fort Worth, Texas. These are the only two places authorized to produce U.S. paper currency. Coin production, on the other hand, is handled separately by the United States Mint, with locations in Denver, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. U.S. paper money is not made from ordinary paper. It is printed on a special blend of 75% cotton and 25% linen to enhance durability. The paper contains red and blue security fibers embedded throughout. 4 high denominations, security threads, and color-shifting ink are also used. The paper is exclusively manufactured for the BEP by Crane Currency in Dalton, Massachusetts. Step-by-step manufacturing process. Design and engraving. Expert artists and engravers design intricate features, including portraits, seals, and serial numbers. These designs are carefully engraved on steel plates. Plate making. Intaglio printing plates are produced from the engraved steel designs, enabling fine details and raised print. Printing. The printing occurs in 3 main stages: offset printing for background colors, intaglio printing for details like portraits, and letterpress printing for serial numbers and seals. Drying. After each stage of printing, the sheets are dried to prevent smudging and ensure color permanence. Inspection. High-speed cameras and trained inspectors examine each sheet. Defective sheets are destroyed. Cutting and packaging. Approved sheets are cut into individual notes, typically in stacks of 100, bundled into bricks, and wrapped for shipment. Distribution. The Federal Reserve receives the completed dollars and distributes them through the banking system to financial institutions across the country. The entire production cycle, from paper production to finished currency, can take several weeks depending on the denomination, quantity ordered, and production schedules. On a daily basis, each facility can produce millions of notes. As of recent data, approximately 38 million notes are printed each day. Cost of producing dollars. The cost to produce a dollar note varies by denomination. According to the BEP, $1 and $2 notes cost approximately 8.5 cents each. $5 and $10 notes cost about 9.5 to 10.9 cents each. $20, $50, and $100 notes cost approximately 13.2 to 17 cents due to added security features. These figures include costs of materials, labor, security, and overhead. Why the U.S. government doesn't print unlimited dollars. The government cannot print dollars that will due to economic principles of inflation and monetary policy. Excessive money printing leads to inflation, reducing the value of currency and purchasing power. Hyperinflation, as seen historically in countries like Zimbabwe and Venezuela, results when money is printed without corresponding economic growth. The Federal Reserve controls the money supply through monetary policy tools to ensure price stability, manage unemployment, and promote economic growth. Printing is done based on economic indicators, demand for cash and currency replacement needs, not for direct funding of government spending. Modern U.S. currency includes multiple layers of security features, color-shifting ink, watermarks, microprinting, security threads, and 3D ribbons. These features make counterfeiting extremely difficult. The BEP continually updates and redesigns notes to stay ahead of counterfeiters. Different denominations have different average lifespans. $1 approximates 6.6 years. $5 approximate 4.7 years. $10 approximate 5.3 years. $20 approximate 7.8 years. $50 approximate 12.2 years. $100 approximate 22.9 years. Worn or damaged notes are collected by banks and sent to the Federal Reserve, which destroys them using specialized machines and replaces them with new notes. The making of U.S. dollars is a complex and highly regulated process involving advanced technology, secure facilities, and coordination between the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and the Federal Reserve. Although the physical cost of making money is relatively low, the broader economic implications of printing currency are profound. Therefore, dollar production is carefully controlled to protect the integrity of the U.S. economy.